Hi everyone, welcome to Monday card making with that I'm doing with Paige, and this is our masculine Monday. I think it's the well, I'm not gonna say that. So this week is masculine, next week is flowers again. Let me see, do we have another Monday after that? We might have one more Monday, which again would be masculine. Let me just check because I don't remember. Calendar. No, we have the 20th and the 27th. So that's it. So this week is masculine and next week is flowers, and then we're going to switch to something else, which I'll show you when we get there. So this first, I have made 4 cards for you today. I used the sentiment, just the birthday one, happy birthday, out of Celebrating You, which was in the January to June mini, but it carried over to the new annual on page 17, the 22 to 23. I used the resin star embellishments. These are in the January to June mini. They are not carrying over, so if you want them, they're a last chance item, as far as I recall. And I used the Heart and Home Memories and More cards and envelopes. The blue and white stripe is what I was after, and the envelope, and I think I have some stuff. Oh, these are the little 3x4 cards. I did not use those. They go in here. There's a little, actually I think they go with this. I did use the large card with the stripe. That's what I did. These do go in here, but these you could actually just, you know, use as a, in fact I was thinking of doing that, cutting them in half, but then I realized I had 3x4s of that design in the Memories and More card pack, Heart and Home. Now these retire June 30th if they're not already gone, as do the Heart and Home Memories and More cards and envelopes, and one of the reasons for that is because this color is Misty Moonlight, which is now retired from the last annual catalog. So here's the first card. I took 2 of the 3x4s and just layered them. I happen to have Misty Moonlight cardstock still, so I also used these designs here. They are from the He's All That dies, and here's the circle. And here's the rectangle, so they're both from that. So I just did a circle up here and a rectangle here. I took the Real Red Stampin' Up marker and colored in the birthday, and then I just used the red and blue of the resin stars, and I sort of made it like a patriotic card. I think the inside I used the larger 4x6 of this kind of design, and I just thought, you know what, you can write on that, so I wanted it to be a little heavier. So that's my first card. Pretty simple, but I think it's nice for a gentleman. If you wanted to add something like ribbon, you could add excuse me, the denim ribbon if you so choose. I think that would go nice with it. It's in, I think it's in the clearance rack if there's still any left. So all right, so that's card number 1. And then, one sec. So for the next card, I brought in the He's the Man paper, which I've used before. I used this sheet this time, and I think, yeah, that's it. I just used that sheet. And I used the diorama dies, layering diorama. I think they carried over the new annual. I used the Campology, just the trees and the tent. And I also used Happy Trails and Enjoy Today. And let me just bring it in. So I didn't use these dies on this one. So this is the card. So here's the paper in the background. This is Early Espresso card base. Early Espresso, one of the larger diorama dies, and on this one I stamped the trees out of Campology, and the happy trails. Oh, I did use those dies. I used this little oval and this flag banner here and here. Stamped happy trails in Early Espresso, and I took my Stampin' Right marker in Early Espresso and went around the edges. This one I didn't go around the edges, but I did just stamp it in Enjoy Today on a scrap, half-inch scrap of paper, and it just so happened that that die worked perfectly with that. And then out of the scrap of card I had left the corner, I stamped the tent, and I colored it in Crumb Cake Light, Mint Macaron Dark, and Light. And then I used the Evergreen Border Punch, and I cut out some Mint Macaron evergreens to go in front of these evergreens, and I went around the edges of them with the Mint Macaron Stampin' Right marker, and this whole thing is put up on dimensionals, as is this and this. And then for the gems, I used the Genial Gems, which I think retired with the end of the last annual, but this color is Mint Macaron, as is this color, so that's why I did that. And on the inside I had some leftover evergreen trees from the Evergreen Border Punch, and I just put them across the bottom. And that is it on the second card. Now let me see, I want to keep stuff together. Let me put them away real quick so I don't get mixed up here. Okay, set that aside over here. And then the next one, I used that same paper. However, I brought in something new. I brought in the hybrid. This is in the July to December mini catalog that's effective July 1st. There's a Tree Rings hybrid embossing folder, and these dies cut out the embossing. So you emboss and cut at the same time. And then I used, well, it goes with the Rings of Nature bundle. Yeah, the bundle number is 159889, so you would get this, the embossing folder, and the dies. So a really versatile set here. I'm gonna love it. But I thought it doesn't have to be from the He's the Man or the Campology. It can just be a fairly simple card. So this piece of paper under here is the reverse side of this. And then I die cut the rings in Early Espresso and also in Sahara Sand. And I want to show you on the dies. They don't cut out with that way. There is a little piece in here that you run it back through and cut that out. That center part, so it looks like the center of a tree, right? And I use Champagne Rhinestone Basic Jewels here, and right here. And this piece was one of the pieces of ephemera from the He's the Man. It's this piece here. But what I did, I stamped that same happy birthday from the Celebrating You. This time I did not color it in. I stamped it on that piece of ephemera, but I tore, I think it was the top. I had to tear also, and I tore the edges so it all looked torn, not just the one side. So that's what I did on that one. Pretty easy card. I didn't do the inside. I think for the inside, I have to cut more white again. I'm gonna cut a piece of white and just put a strip of this paper on it. So that is card number, I don't know, 3. And then, lastly, but not leastly, hang on, I'm going to have an avalanche here in a minute, but you know, that's the way it is sometimes. The last one, I decided I wanted to use up some scraps or leftover papers that I have. So I used this Tranquil Textures, and I used this paper here, which I think I think this is Night of Navy, but I think the background purple color was something like Fresh Fig or something like that. I think it was one of the colors right after I started as a demo or soon after. And anyway, I don't think I have that color anymore, so I already had a card base made of Rich Raspberry, so I used Rich Raspberry and I cut it down to 2 card mats, and I cut this down to 5 by 3 3/4. And then I brought in the Biggest Wish Happy and Birthday, and I stamped it twice, once in Blackberry Bliss actually, and once in Night of Navy. That same ribbon I just showed you a minute ago, the denim ribbon, denim 3/8 inch. Nice to have. I glued it onto the back after I glued these 2 pieces together, and then I just did a fake bow tied over that ribbon here on the front, and I just need to play with that a little bit more to fix it. And I forgot to do something. If you have the Waves Gems or the Holiday Rhinestones that just retired, which I think I do have them, but anyway, we'll use these. This color over here is Night of Navy, so let's just put a couple little blings on here. You know, you gotta have some bling on here. Looks lighter than Night of Navy, doesn't it? It's all good. It's all good. We'll make it work. I don't want it to. And how I put them down, we're going to use a few more actually, is with foam adhesive sheets. So I lined it up here and I didn't go over the edges. If you are funny about your little edges, your flags flopping, you could put mini dimensionals there too. I just did not. I need one more. And we'll put that one over here. Oops. Because we just need to add a little bit of sparkle. There we go. So now that's a finished card, and on the inside, since I had cut up a card base I already had done in Rich Raspberry, I just cut that to 4 by 5 1/4, and then I cut the white down to 5 by 3 3/4, and I used a strip of the leftover paper. So that is my last card. I was having fun making these, so let me know what you think. You know, we've seen this paper before. I have to remember to put the inner part in that one. And let me know what you think. Now, this hybrid embossing folder and dies isn't available until July 1st, but everything else is either in the annual, except for this retired paper. Or it was in the January to June mini and is retiring, like these stars and the Heart and Home, Memories of More Cards and Envelopes. But anyway, if you'd like to place an order with me, I would like you to know that June 21st only, one day, Stampin' Up! Is having a free shipping day for any order over $75. So if you order $75 worth of product, including last chance products, including buy one get one 50% off kits, you know, you probably get to $75 quickly, and free shipping is great because it adds up. You know, free shipping starts at $6.95, and then it's 11% of your order value, depending on how much stuff you have. And it goes up as your order goes up. So that free shipping is a great deal for June 21st, and if you place an order under $150 and use that advantage of that free shipping, be sure to use this host code so that I can maybe get some final goodies from a workshop order. But you have to do it June 21st for the free shipping, only June 21st. So yeah, and this is good till June 29th if you can't take advantage of the free shipping for some reason. But yeah, I had fun. I'm using different things, you know, current paper in the new annual, I believe, for the background here, called He's the Man. And the stamp set and dies that go with it, He's All That bundle. That's a bundle in the new annual. It's number 159079. That's effective now. So you can get that paper and this, you know, the dies that I used here and here. I forget, and here. With this one, and I've used this before. I was going to do another one with the campfire, but I just ran out of steam. So maybe for another day. But yeah, this one's easy. This one's really pretty. They're all pretty easy. This one took the most time because I had to do a little coloring and figure out things. But yeah, I think they're nice masculine cards. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Always love to see your comments. And please go check out Paige, who is Stmpgrl, Stmpgrl, who I'm sure you're all familiar with, but if not, I'll have a link to her channel down below in the description. And she always makes amazing cards, so be sure to go check her out. All right, everyone, thank you and have a great Monday. Bye.